Hello, students. I hope you're well. Today, we've got kind of a fun day coming up. We're going to work on page 8 in our books, but first we're going to see a little film about contractions, and we're going to learn about contractions today. So let me share my screen with you. And here we go. Here we go.
Let's combine words and make contractions. I plus am equals I'm. I plus will equals I'll. I plus have equals I've. I plus would equals I'd. You plus are equals your. You plus will equals you'll. You plus have equals you've. You plus would equals you'd. We plus are equals we're. We plus will equals wheel. We plus have equals weave. We plus would equals weed. They plus are equals there. They plus will equals they'll. They plus have equals they've. They plus would equals they'd. He plus is equals he's. He plus has equals he's. He plus will equals he'll. He plus would equals he'd. She plus is equals she's. She plus has equals she's. She plus will equals she'll. She plus would equals she'd. It plus is equals its. It plus has equals its. It plus will equals it'll. It plus would equals it'd. Awesome job! Remember to like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks for watching!
And that brings us back to our grammar lesson, which is on page 3. Excuse me, it's not on page 3, it's on page 8. It's lesson 3, grammar. Be simple present affirmative statements. And we're going to use contractions as well. The full form of I am a manager is I'm a manager. He is a manager. It's he's a manager. She is a manager, or she's a manager. You are a manager, or you're a manager. Oscar and I are managers. We're managers. Oscar and I becomes we, and we are managers becomes we're managers. And Oscar and Jim becomes they. They are managers, or they're managers. Which we just saw in that film how you can put words together to make one word out of two. These are called contractions. So one little note here about using the word it. Use it is or it's to talk about something, not someone. For example, where's the supermarket? It is on Bank Street, or it's on Bank Street. So let's go down to practice. You're going to rewrite the sentences. You're going to change the underlined words and use the words from the box. So today is my first day, and we're going to say it's my first day. And then we're going to cross off the word it's inside the box. So in the box we have I'm, he's, she's, it's, we're, and they're. So Oscar and Jim, remember, becomes they. Oscar and Jim are managers. So you would write their, and here's the word their. Oscar and their managers. So Oscar and Jim are managers becomes their, or they are managers. And I will wait a minute while you write that in. Okay, so in sentence number 2, you should have their managers. Let's go to sentence number 3. Truda is a deli worker. Well, we know Truda is a girl, and so we're going to go and look and see if there's a girl up here, and there is, and it would be she's. So for number 3, instead of Truda, it would be she's a deli worker. Now you would put she's, and not she's is a deli worker, just she's, because she's becomes she is a deli worker. So I'll wait a second while you write that in. Okay, so let's go to number 4. Number 4, it says, I am a dairy associate. So we're seeing the word I is underlined. So instead of I am, we're going to look up here. We're going to find the word I'm, and then change that to write your sentence being, I'm a dairy associate. And I'll wait a minute while you write in, I'm a dairy associate. Okay, let's go on to number 5. Joe is a dairy associate. So if we go up to our box again, we have the word he's that hasn't been used. So we're going to say he's a dairy associate. And you can write that in, right in sentence number 5. He's a dairy associate. Okay, so for number 6, there's only one word left, and that word is we're. So we know we're going to be using that word. And number 6 says, we are co-workers at Fresh Foods. Well, remember, we're going to come right up here and use the word we're, and then we're going to write we're co-workers at Fresh Foods. So I'll wait a second while you write that in. Okay, let's go to number B. We're going to fill in the blank again here. Complete the sentences. Use the correct form of B. Use contractions. So here's an example. Number 1, Joe is a produce clerk. He's a good worker. So let's go to number 2. Sam and Pete are bakers. We're going to write in the word are, A-R-E. And then the word here for the next sentence would be their, capital T-H-E-Y, apostrophe R-E. And we can come back up here and we can look at that word. Their friends. And I said the word apostrophe. Apostrophe is what puts the second word together to make it a contraction. So if you look at all of these words up in the box that we just used, you'll see an apostrophe. And it's that little mark right between, right before the last S in the word he's, and she's the same thing. But if you look at we're, the apostrophe is between, there's 4 letters, W-E for we, and then the apostrophe takes the place of the A for R, A-R-E. So it's we're, and then there, T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E. So you're going to want to write that down right here. Their friends. Number 3 would be she is a cashier. The way we're going to write it is she's, S-H-E apostrophe S. She's a new employee. Number 4 would be we are customers. We're, W-E apostrophe R-E, happy to shop here. Number 5 would be you are a deli worker. You're a new worker. Y-O-U apostrophe R-E, a new worker. And then number 6 would be I am a boss, period. I apostrophe M, a deli manager. So you can go back up and fill these back in again um, if you didn't get them all finished. And then for the what about you, we're going to use the real or made up information to answer. And I want you to think about it, and we'll talk about it when we meet again. And what the question is, what do you do? If you said to me, what do you do? I would say to you, I'm a teacher. So that's our lesson for today. And until we have another lesson, until we meet again, stay well and keep working.